Hey everybody, welcome back for another Eiyuden Chronicle update, and I hope you're having a lovely Thursday so far. So as always, I have no idea what's in this update yet, and we're going to go over it together, so let's get started. The March 2021 update. Hey there heroes, it's that time again, time for another update. This week we've got loads of cool announcements, awesome. Including a new character reveal, great, another monster spotlight, and more info on the backer store. This is going to be one heck of an update, so let's get the show on the road. You guys are getting me hyped up. Stop doing that! You're getting me so excited. Backer store update. We have a few extra details regarding the upcoming backer store, which will be launching very soon. As this will be a freshly opened fulfillment site, there are bound to be some minor bugs. For all Kickstarter related inquiries, be sure to reach out to the following email. For all our store related fulfillment inquiries, reach out to the following email address. Login access information will be sent to your Kickstarter registered email, so please be sure to check there for your credentials. As mentioned before, we are slowly working through the Kickstarter missing backer survey backlog, but if you are unable to find your survey or you don't receive an invitation to the fulfillment store by the end of the week, please reach out to the following email address. And again, if you have any friends who might be interested in supporting us, please be sure to point them in the direction of the fulfillment store, where new customers will have a chance to pledge. Gotcha. I think I pretty much talked to everyone I know that I possibly can at this point. PC Exclusivity Concerns. What's this about? In combing through the various backer comments, it's clear that there is a great deal of concern about Eiyuden Chronicle being released exclusively on a PC platform. That is obviously not the case. As mentioned previously, we have confirmed with any potential publishing partner, including 5FO Games, that the game needed to be released on PC in a non-exclusive manner. Yeah, I didn't even know that was a concern. They made that very clear. It was multi-platform. We know that some people have had bad experiences with previous Kickstarters, myself included. I've been burned by 2 of them. Specifically due to this point, and we wanted to reiterate our commitment to releasing the game without exclusivity to any one platform. We feel that this is an important enough point to emphasize, which is why we're including it in this month's update. Character profile. Bernard Sawad. Oh damn, so we're getting a bit more of a Middle Eastern Arabic look with this guy. Arabic look. Kind of like that. Love it, like the fact that he's a dual wielder. Color scheme's appropriate. Very much got that Middle Eastern color scheme. Looking good so far. Like the facial hair. Origin, people of the desert. Because I think at this point we only knew that the Sharkmen lived in the desert, I think. Gender male, age 38, favorite food, spiced coffee. Of course it's spiced. The Enclaves of the Desert are famed for producing well-trained, disciplined mercenaries, and Bernard is the leader of one such warrior clan. Armed with a slender crescent blade in his right and a dagger in his left, he commands a unique fighting style as graceful as any dance. To Bernard, a contract is bond. He would sooner die than break faith with a client. His people and the She-Arcs are sometimes rivals, sometimes allies, depending on who's paying. Gotcha. I like how they touch on their relationship right there. A contract's a contract, and Sawad never breaks his word. Or, may the sands swallow him. Integrity is my people's way. Kawano's comment. I got fighting with a sword in each hand, so I had him mid-swing in an active pose in the first rough sketch. However, it seems it didn't quite match the Bernard Sawad image. So here's a silent man with a burning heart inside him. I hope you like it. Yeah, so we're obviously very much like this weekend in games. We're getting various different peoples from various different cultural backgrounds. And that's what made the series so great. And it looks like they're obviously doing the same with Eiyuden. Monster Showcase. Holy crap. I don't think I've ever seen a triple tusked pig of any kind. At least that's what, I mean, I know it's probably a horn, but that's kind of what it looks like to me almost. Once again, monster designs on point. Wild boar. Description. This beast can do some serious harm if it decides to charge you. Whatever you do, don't stand in front of one, naturally. Farmers are at wit's end with wild boars ravaging their fields for food, to the point that entire patrols have been formed just to reduce their numbers. Murayama's monthly development report. There are many elements that can make a game fun, such as thrilling action, a feel-good story, and puzzles to rack one's brain over. And there are even more elements to make RPGs fun. I believe that the fun of Eiyuden Chronicle and of RPGs in general comes from the element of resource management. In short, defeating enemies and earning rewards. That's true. With the money you've earned, you can buy equipment and get stronger and then take down even stronger enemies to get even more money. In the gaming development world, we call this expanded reproduction. I didn't know that. You invest the resources you've earned to earn even more resources. I believe that having that element scattered around in various forms is the fundamental joy of RPGs. Put in some work and you can level up, get stronger equipment, meet new companions, complete dungeons, and progress through the story. In Eiyuden Chronicle, we also plan to include mechanics like expanding your home base, building new facilities, new mini games you can try your hand in, and new begomas. These are the elements we plan to provide. Each and every player has the freedom to go after whatever goals they prefer. I believe that the fun of RPGs is in the culmination of these kinds of experiences. Bento are Japanese lunches packed with various side dishes you can enjoy. We want to make a JRPG that delivers the same type of experience where players can enjoy a wide variety of choices. Absolutely. A word from the team. Konnichiwa, everyone. It's now on the next baton pass. This is Director Kamuda, and I will be delivering this update. We were finally able to give you a bit of a sneak peek at what's currently being developed with last month's update. What do you think? The development team has finished the test build and is moving on to the next stage. We're currently in the process of figuring out how to solve the issues and problem areas we encounter in the test build, as well as thinking about how we can reach the final product we're aiming for. We're also making decisions on how best to manage the information that will appear on screen, like the tons of characters, locations, and enemies that are present in those locations. While looking at the characters, locations, and enemy designs, we've been coming at it like, I want this character to do this kind of attack, or I want this kind of gimmick in this location, or how can we make even weak enemies look interesting and leave an impression. We have the most fun discussing those kind of ideas, but in order to make those interesting things come to life, we've been poring over graphs and numbers and talking through our plans on how to make it all happen, pretty much on a daily basis. Sometimes it gets a little tense, but the Eiyuden Chronicle team always pulls through with good spirit. And when you have that amount of people collaborating on something, of course there's going to be conflict here and there. It's all about how you handle it. And in the midst of everything, the other day we started getting recipe ideas for food to put into the game. We've gathered character ideas, but we think it's crucial to convey the atmosphere of the world of Eiyuden Chronicle beyond the screen, which is why we're also doing it through food. And now the time has come to showcase a dish that I've encountered on my travels. This is a must-try that I've been really into lately. It's a regional dish from Turkey known as Hunkar Begendi. I'm probably butchering the hell out of that. Or Sultan's Delight. The Sultan's Delight, which is lamb meat stewed in a tomato broth and served with eggplant puree. I'm so hooked that whenever I find lamb meat at the grocery store, I automatically pick up some eggplant to complete the ensemble. Actually, doesn't look too bad. It even goes perfectly with alcohol. It's also surprisingly easy to make, so please give it a try. Whether it will be used in game or not is still pending. And now that I've gotten hungry, I'll be signing off. The next time we can show you some development screens is still a little ways off. Gotcha. So please bear with us until then. We look forward to your continued support. So all in all, fairly standard update, nothing too crazy. Figured we get a character profile, which we did, Bernard Sawad. So we got a little bit of Middle Eastern representation in the game there. We always usually do. Monster Showcase, always do a good job. Pig looks awesome. And the development report, not really too much to go on. They're just very much just saying what they think makes an JRPG good, and they're very much trying to emulate that experience by having a variety of things to do. And yeah, the word from the development team, test build's done, moving on to the next stage. Obviously they're problem solving things at the moment, like he said, and obviously they're trying to deal with, how characters look, how enemies look, how the environments look, what's in them, and certain gimmicks and locations, they're saying. And I guess, obviously, in the Kickstarter, food was a bit of a thing that people could back and they create dishes, from what I can remember. And cooking's always been a thing in the Suikoden in games, too. We've always had a chef, and, it just kind of got more elaborate as the games went on, for some of the games. I think it was obviously at its peak with Suikoden 2, the cooking minigame. At least it was for me. So that appears to be it, everybody. Thank you for joining me for this Eiyuden Chronicle update, and I'll be back next month with another one for you. Thank you very much, and take it easy.